sure to see that the coordinate thing. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right. Here we go. Find an opponent. Let's go. Yeah, 7 even, max stronger 1 stone. That's probably the fastest I've ever gotten a game. Okay. Okay. Hello. Mind blown. I was not expecting that to happen that quickly. Okay, so this person is going for 5-4. So influential, surrounding. Going for influential. But I never do 2 4-4s in a row. Yeah. Double 5-4. Okay, so I could just go straight for the corners. Although this is the bad move. The proper move is this. Or just straight in. From what I remember. But actually the board is move it a little more. And the chat, I need to, okay. So I'm just gonna go straight for the corner thing then, because I don't want white to get 2 big corners. Okay, this makes sense. And I will take the corner. Between here and here, I'm probably gonna just play this, because I'm gonna, usually when going against influential opponents, I try to take territory so that I have solid groups. I mean, this is pretty solid group, and I don't have to worry about all these weaknesses and whatnot. Okay, so white is definitely going for influence. Definitely looking for influence frameworks and so forth. Which makes sense as to why white isn't wanting to descend. I mean, it is Gotan fairly slow. I would have ignored it anyway, so that was good. That's nice. I could go high. If I go high, well, the reason is if I go low, it's kind of easy for me to be reduced, not get very many points. No, this would not help me necessarily to reduce this upper area. If I go high, I either get more of a side, or I get to attack if white wants to try playing in here on the right side. So by going high, I am hoping to go into this area. I'm going to keep the corner. And you're going to go knight, large knight. You're going, okay. I kind of have to disagree with that move. But at the same time, it's, okay, so Now white is saying that not necessarily framework, but the top for territory. Well, I'm gonna punish it, that's for sure. Should usually finish a Joseki that you started, because usually when you don't finish a Joseki, and if it is dealt with properly, punished properly, then the one who didn't finish the Joseki usually does not get a good result. So I just have to make sure I am able to... Okay. As long as white is pushed down, that's all that matters to me. So I've got a solid corner here of 36, maybe 10 points. Well, 10 points right now. Could be more or less depending on how things go. I'll push one more time, and then I will play elsewhere. Okay, because I mean, I could play elsewhere, but if white gets this move, then these three stones, well, the two stones would be kind of and this cut and the push is it just feels nicer. And if white were to come up now, it's closer to the wall. That, well, actually, that's probably the main thing. It helps to reduce this potential here. So this isn't a big threat anymore. I will go ahead and do... I want to play kind of close to this, but I don't want to play too close. And I want to play this, but it's kind of far. But then again, it also helps with this stone, because this doesn't... Yeah, I'm just going to finish the Chinese here. And if white does invade, I'll be able to get benefit from it. Okay, going straight for that. Okay. I won't play this. So the reasoning is because the center, not important right now. The biggest places to get points are on the sides and the corners. Why is my thing highlighted? That's weird. So I'm going to worry about the sides first. I will play this start point. Okay, so cutting that off, that's good. That's nice and strong. But maybe not the best time. But then again, I mean, it works. It's a nice move. And keeps me pushed down and unable to build anymore. But I am growing quite a bit here. So I don't want white. It'll be maybe even if white gets this whole area. But I also could just protect my area over here on the right. But I'm going to go for the corner first. Corners are biggest, but I mean, it's also true that I could just come and protect here, but if white plays anywhere in this area on the right, I'll be able to surround it or something of the sort to benefit from. I will take this first. Just take solid territory. But then I will just push up instead. Yeah, I'm going to push instead of solidifying the corner, because I'll be fine. Oh, white did the turn above it. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Sure, I'll just connect here. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so I've got this later, but I have no need to be playing that right now. Instead, what I should probably do is play in the middle somewhere. Play for that territory. I'm going to play in the middle here. I'm just going to play Tengen. I'll be able to benefit one way or another, and it reduces white's possibilities in growing. Because as of right now, white's only territory is the top and whatever white can get with its influence. That's it. I will just attach to this. Probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna go for it. Okay. I'll just play this Kaima. If you want to take the one stone, I will play this. And just come in here. And that's kind of small. So I'll just jump in again. I mean, all I need to do is make sure to keep white low. I could play this, but it has some threat potentials. I'm just gonna play nice and solid. Playing nice and solid will prevent, if I do a knight's move, white will probably do the attachment. I block, white come down. And I don't want that. So all I'm doing is just making sure white does not get a base. I will extend again. Yes, I will extend again. I will simply connect here. I don't have to cut white off. Yeah, I don't need to worry about cutting off white's group. Right now, white is completely surrounded. So I'm again just going to stay nice and solid. And I actually might have a few problems if I go straight for the cut. This was too soon. I should have blocked. But it looks like white is going for that. So I'll just simply connect, because there were some problems in here, but now I don't have to worry about that. So white is completely surrounded. My groups are getting stronger by the minute, and white doesn't have two eyes. If white takes the one stone, that'll be okay, because if white does live, I mean, I've got all of this I'm building up. I will play this. Make sure white can't get an eye down here. So it's pretty much me between white getting an eye in the middle here or down here. But it's likely not going to happen. Okay. Instead of trying to go in for the kill, I'm gonna play here because there's most likely going to be something wrong where white is able to get the eyes elsewhere, and I just am pretty much giving up points by going in here and trying to do something. So if white plays here, I will sacrifice the 1 stone. That's okay with me. You know what? Maybe I'll just play here. I mean, white's going to get an eye down here, and white has a for sure eye up here. So if I just play here to surround, and actually, I don't believe that's living shape. Okay, white's going straight for this. But now my group down here is connected. So even if white cuts me, this group is connected down here. If white gets that other eye, that's fine. This game isn't about killing. That's fair. I'll be able to play this Atari just fine. Oh, I do have a little bit of a problem here. White plays there, I cut, white connects, I extend for Atari. Yeah, I'm just gonna connect. If white lives, white lives. But this was too big. This was too big, and I was able to protect that cut. And now white lives. Which is fine, because I was able to benefit and get even more solid territory. White, on the other hand, still only has the top, and I can still do some reducing in here because I can play this Atari, I can jump in through here, but I've got all 4 corners if I play that corner there, and I should be good. I only benefited from this. So next, white should worry about this area, like making this peep. But yeah, it's fine that white lived because I benefited from it. It did take a lot of time for me to get used to that, to being okay with my opponent living in my area, because eventually I was able to see and understand that it's okay because I'm benefiting. This is a very strong bottom side for me, very strong corner, and 2 very nice corners as well. This has a little bit more Aji, but that's okay. And all white is worrying about is cutting me and reducing me. I mean, this isn't very big. This smaller area here. I could just play this. Actually, this is what I will do. As long as I'm connected. Yeah, and then I'll just come up here. If white does the Hane, doesn't bother me. I'll just extend up, and there's nothing white can do. Yeah, there's nothing white can do. White's probably trying to think of this cut, but it doesn't work. If white plays here, I just play here to block white from connecting. If white goes straight for the cut, I could just extend out and I'll be able to connect just fine. Okay, so white is going for protecting of that area. I'm gonna do this Atari first. Although the Atari actually could have been something else. Like a clamp. The clamp would have been so much better for me, my goodness. I will extend. That way I can keep Sente, because I'll be able to capture this white stone. Or take the... Oh. White is misreading. Unless white is not worried about losing the one stone. Yeah. I'm going to ignore that. I will... I'm trying to read this because I do have this cutting point here. But I have enough liberties even if white blocks it off. So I will go ahead and play this. That's fair. That's a good response. Eventually we'll need to play here though. Okay. I will cut you then. So you are now cut. And you have to make sure that you are alive down here. The question is, can you do that? I mean, this is Sente for Wyatt. This is Sente for Wyatt. So it could be possible. It could be possible. But wrong order. This is the wrong order. So now I can fix that. Threaten to connect. What I'll probably do is let white live. just to play this or this. Probably this. No, I'll just descent is fine. All for the sake of Sente. Because I'm ahead. And I can reduce this more. If I just go about killing this, I'm putting this group at risk. And I don't need to do that. I don't need to put any of my groups in risks. Because if I descend, white can play this clamp. Yeah, I'll show it. Actually, I don't think I can show it after. If white clamps, I connect. White connects underneath. I put white in Atari. White connects. Will I be okay? I've got 2 liberties here. Oh, I can kill it. Okay. But I won't. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about killing it. I'm just going to simply do this. I don't need a kill to win, so I'm fine. I will play this. This is huge. White should connect. But yeah, because I played here and white protected the group, I'm able to get Sente to reduce white even more. Reduce, not kill, only to continue to reduce. Okay, white does that. Okay. I'm just seeping through white's territory. That's fine. I mean, I could play this, but I'm just going to play this. To make sure that this isn't a possibility for white, because I am completely surrounded. So that's okay. And hello to everyone who has joined in. Okay. Need to be careful. I don't need to worry about that. I do have stuff to worry about down here if I don't get another move in here, but I have enough threats to use before coming in here to reduce white even more. So I should be good. And now, as of right now, white only has the top for territory. 7 here, 4 on the bottom, so that's 11, maybe 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 36, 28, 30, 32, 34, maybe. I will cut because I have this later on, likely. I will threaten to cut. Okay. I can still threaten this group here. I won't sacrifice the 1 stone. Okay. Let's see, I will play... What will I play? I guess I'll just reduce down here now. Yeah, I have plenty of liberties up here. So this is pretty much game because I for sure have more than what white has. But I mean, a game is a game. Have to continue until the end, which is okay. I mean, who knows? I might make a mistake. It's not. It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, this doesn't threaten anything. This threatens a cut. Really? Okay. Well, now I don't have to worry about this at all. I can just connect. So I'll just connect for now. Yeah, I have multiple ways of connecting because of, even more so because of this cut I was able to get in. The cut doesn't work for white. I'm able to connect with the jump here, with this cut here, Atari. I'm fine. There's nothing white can do to me. I will play this. And this doesn't threaten me, except to maybe take the 1 stone. But maybe that's enough to... I'll just go straight for the cut, simply to get rid of any potential there. If I end up getting rid of the 1 stone, I get rid of the 1 stone. It's no big deal. So I'll just block. We'll cut and make sure that my group is okay. You know what? I misread something. White can take all 4 of these stones. I misread that. I so misread that. No, never mind. Duh. Because I captured the 4 stones, I could just simply connect. So if white does the peep, I connect. And I'll have 2 ways of connecting up, so I'll be okay. I will connect this way. Okay. I don't know what you're doing, but okay. Kind of just hasty play, probably. But there's nothing white can do at this point. White did well in the opening, but white's kind of falling apart at this point. And I'll poke here. I can't kill the group. I can't kill this group, this middle white group. Because white has an eye here. Potential. This is Sente for white for an eye. So white, I can't do anything about the middle group, and this, I don't need to kill anything else either. So white can just connect solidly, and then this would actually be the bigger point for me to do, securing the corner instead of going for this reduction here. So I'll play the block in Gote. Okay. Okay. I'll just play up. If white goes for a corner endgame, he'll say, that's fine. I will connect. There's nothing white could do to take the 3 stones. Okay. If white plays there, white could save the 2 stones. If I ignored it. This won't work at all. Oh, and this is a 1 cube plus. Okay. I will go ahead and just keep the 2 stones for myself. I will extend. There's nowhere for white to run to with this. All I have to do is just keep extending or play the push block and then the Hane to threaten taking the 3 stones. So, and as a reminder, I will have to stop at 11:30 because I have stuff going on at noon. But after that, I will be able to stream again. Because I really want to get away from this 2Q ranking on IGS. I really want to rank up from it. I have two ways of living. I can sacrifice the one stone, or if white does the throw in, Atari, I block white Ataris, the big group. I take the 3 stones. If white jumps, I'll be able to take this, and I'll live in the corner for 2. Ooh, that's a nice trick play there. Well, not trick play, but that's a nice move. I think I'll get rid of the 1 stone. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the 1 stone. That's fine. Yeah, good job. You reduced me. Good job. That was actually well thought out. I didn't think about that at all. But now I can put this in Ko unless white plays elsewhere. But do I really need to go for the... Oh, he's not going to... They're not going to worry about going straight for the Ko. I'm going to first play this because this is actually bigger. I'll do the Hane. And then I'll connect the 2 stones. And then white connects. And then I can do some more reducing. You don't connect? Well, I'll gladly give that up, that 1 stone up for this. Now white has no territory. So that was a mistake on white's part. I don't know if they noticed or realized, but definitely protecting that cut was bigger than this 1 point here. So white kind of fell apart once. Oh, when was it? I should have just extended. That actually would have been more beneficial. Okay, you can take the corner still. That's fine. Can I pull this off? I feel like I can. Yeah, I can pull this off. I'll be able to make these 2 stones live. Yeah, and now white's not dead. Okay, I forgot all about this. But white still lives in Gote. So, I mean, yeah, I didn't see that, but it's still a really big reduction. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this potential. Just play in here. Because there's just... yeah. And that's fine. I'll just play here. That's fine. Totally reasonable. And that's, on the other hand, no, not really. I'll just honey that. White does need another move up here, though. And yeah, I could have just extended out and be fine, but I'd rather just go with this. Probably would have been beneficial to just continue on because, I mean, this would be alive because of the connection. This would connect up to the group I have in the middle. So, yeah. Interesting. I don't think you'll be able to separate my group, though. Probably thinking of this clamp here. And I could just have simply dropped. No, I couldn't have. I couldn't have. So, if I did, white would do the honey to threaten the capture. No, yeah, that would put my corner in danger. Yeah, I'll be able to connect up, and this doesn't work for white. I'll just take away white's liberties. White probably will want to play this. In that case, I'll just connect. That way I have this in Sente to take some points. I will just connect up. But yeah, it's just kind of game. White has nothing except, I mean, that was 11, 13, 14, 16, 18, 20, maybe 22 points. I'll play here, trying to tell white that this isn't exactly alive yet, and is only alive if white sacrifices this stone. But it looks like white's just dead there. No, it's Seki. It will be Seki if white plays the poke. Yeah, the poke, peep, whatever. Yeah, it's Seki. But is there anything bigger? Probably not. So I will just go ahead. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and make that Seki. in the middle of a game, if all of this wasn't happening in the middle, I would probably just ignore the Gote Seki because it probably wouldn't be the biggest thing. So yeah, but yeah, this clamp doesn't do anything for white either, so I don't know why white is playing it. I'm just gonna poke out your eye. That is smaller than this. I can do this. I just have to play solidly and I'm fine. And that doesn't work either. Because that cut is non-existent. And, well, specifically non-existent because those 4 stones are captured. Okay, so black resigned. I mean, white resigned. I'm black. So thank you for the game. So I mean, this happened the last 2 games that I did on the stream where white, well, the opponent, actually they were white both times as well. They were worried about framework or one specific spot on the board, not worried about anything else on the board. So these 2 moves, this and this, both the ascent and the descent, they were both fairly small. I mean, they're strong because I did have my corner reduced in the end, but this is just too far to the 1 stone, and the wall that they made here is over concentrating that group, worrying about small parts of the board compared to the bigger things of the board. And like here, I got this framework for black as well, for both the bottom and the top of the right side, and I was able to reduce. I mean, I could have simply played elsewhere, like if I had just done a 2-space extension from the star point stone, might have been a little more solid, or if I did an extension up on top, but this bottom area is much larger in my opinion. But yeah, but this was a good point for white. Let's see, I could play a diagonal or just an extension jump, something here to prevent white from getting that potential that they had in the game. I just wanted to make sure to get what territory I could on the side here. So when white went for that 1 stone, I mean, it's a strong point, so I can't say it's bad, in my opinion. This diagonal probably could be something else, but that's okay. Oh, and that Hane I made was actually really bad. But yeah, white was surrounded. Lots of reducing. And I would play out the stones, but I have absolutely no idea how to do that on IGS. No idea. I haven't been able to find a way to do it. Oh, there is a way to toggle coordinates. I'm dumb. Well, now I know. So Here, I'm gonna pull up a KGS thing. Actually, isn't there? Yeah, save as SGF or something of the sort. Save, home, open SNS file. General, my page. What's my page? Okay, there's my page. Where's my games? I have no idea how to do anything on IGS, so I do apologize for that. I just want to show. I would like to show the thing in the bottom corner. Game records. Okay, here it is. View SGF. Sure. Is it not going to? It's only going to save it. Okay, then I will. Oh, edit SGF file. Come on. No, that's just going to take too long. So I'm not going to worry about that. But they're like, I actually would be able to kill off this bottom group. When white caps, I mean, this is good reading practice for everyone anyway. Well, in the long run. But I do apologize because for the lower ranks, maybe not being able to read out this much. So I descend. If white connects, I will have to respond. If white plays a descent here, I can make an empty triangle here. So locally, white can die. Well, can be captured. So white's only option is to clamp at B2. I connect at B3. White connects at C1. I Atari at A2. So I have a stone at A2 and B3. And this group has 3 liberties. If I can play either A5 or A6, and I'll have 2 ways to get 2 eyes. I can play, actually 3. I can play A8, B5, or A3. No, only A3 if I play A5. So I have multiple ways to make the 2 eyes. So I could have killed this bottom group off. But I decided not to, mainly because I mean, I was worried about the corner, but I mean, I was already so far ahead at this point. So that's that. So I will close that game.